It's amazing how much power the words that comes out from our mouth holds, from every human being's mouth holds. I was just stretching after my workout and I was taking videos for my content in this beautiful, peaceful place. And what I was doing, that I was just thinking, how much power this words holds, that can change a person's life. It's just one or two words can change a person's life in the good or sometimes bad, depends. And it doesn't, the most beautiful thing is it doesn't have to come out from some millionaire or billionaires or some very successful person or any. Just keep your thinking capabilities wide open, your hearing capabilities, your mind open, your ears open, that we human being we hardly have any patience to listen, me or anyone. Our answers that we are searching for can always be, solved by anyone. And the words doesn't have to be an inspirational words or words of advice. It can just be a normal random words that can just give you a click and you get a solution to your idea, to whatever you were thinking. And so like maybe you have experience as well. Some days you are confused, some days you're hesitating, you don't know how this one's gonna work out, and you're just having a conversation and with someone. You're not even asking for advice, just a normal conversation, and therefore that guy or girl that person just gives you some words, just says some word or a sentence that just clicks in your mind, and you have an idea of what you want to do, some idea, maybe if not correct word, but some ideas. So that's what I always believe. Like there's always, we always have an answer inside our mind. If we know how to question ourselves properly, there's always an answer. Something like that I have made a quote about it. And that's why this words, the power of words is so important, that we should be able to choose to say this word so wisely, because sometimes, if not expected, we might hurt somebody, we might, like I said, it can either change you in a good way or change you in a bad way, and you don't want to change someone's life in a bad way, because sometimes what happens is, intentionally or unintentionally, we say some words that, not in the right time, that might not be suitable for that circumstances or that situation, and we might hurt their feelings. And I'm not, and let me rephrase it when I say this, it's like, I don't mean to say that we should not be honest with others, but personally, the type of guy I am, and how I grew is, people have always been honest with me. If they think that I could not make it, I could not make it. They have told me in my face. They never sugarcoated me, or they have never, kept me in comfort. And I feel like this is the right thing, because now I also think that if I want if I want myself to be successful, I have to tell the truth about myself, because when you're young, we tend to comfort ourselves with our comforting words. Now we have to come out from this comfort zone, and we have to tell truth to ourselves. We have to use that harsh word to ourselves. Sometimes being harsh on ourselves is the most important thing. We can't always be comfort. We can't always use this comforting words. So I believe in that, and that's the type of a person I am. And that's why, if I ever see a person who I think that yes, he or she has a potential, or is being lazy, And same goes to myself. I use that hard words. I say words that not many people like, and I don't think that's a problem because that's who I am. And I don't care about a reputation, what they think. I don't care if they, I don't care if that person likes me or not, because there's a difference between, when I say I use harsh words, that doesn't mean I'll talk shit about that person. You know what I mean is, it's better to tell them that they are lacking off, or it's better to tell myself that I'm slacking off and I need to do more than to talk and sugarcoat it and keep them in comfort, because a person's potential only comes when he is it's not in the comfort zone. And that's why I said words have power, man. There's a difference between insulting a person's capability and trying to make him succeed, and when I say I use harsh words, I don't mean to insult that person. I don't mean to make fun of him in front of 5 people, 10 people, But I would work with him miles and miles till he just is success, but it's my job to be honest with him, just how people were honest with me, and I don't mean those people were honest with me because they believe in me. Those people were honest with me because they didn't think I would, and well, that's a good thing for me, but I don't want to be that person. Not for me, and maybe not for others, but right now, for me, I don't want to be that person for me. So I gotta choose these right words, and sometimes I will make a mistake. As for I'm just a human being, sometimes my actions will. It's amazing how much power our words hold. That's why I'm saying that it can either change you or take you in some other direction, and it's very important for to choose the right words for our growth and to talk with ourselves. And that's it for today.